Football Queensland's coverage of the 2019 NPL, NPLW and FQ IFCA, Australia's only national football-specific coaching conference, 25th and 26th of May on the Gold Coast. Get your delegate pass today at ifcca.com.au. Play football. Join the team today. Visit playfootball.com.au to find your nearest club. Football Foundation, making football more accessible for every income, every gender, every ability, every background, every Indigenous Queenslander. Donate today.
Fight for the finals continues this afternoon with a clash between two of the competition's most informed teams. Just 4 points separate Gold Coast United and Logan Lightning on the NPL women's ladder, with 10 games remaining, and both sides will be desperate to come away with all 3 points on offer. Welcome one and all to Cornubia Park in Logan for the NPLW Match of the Round here on the Football Queensland Facebook page and YouTube channel. My name is James Coughlin and I'll be taking you through the action here this evening. It's the third game in a week for Gold Coast, but they'll be full of confidence, having put 5 past both Sunshine Coast and Mitchelton in the past 7 days. Our hosts are coming off a heartbreaking result last week, having to settle for a 4-4 draw away to Capalaba, but coming to the game with the confidence of having beaten United back in round 4, thanks to Natalia Pinkney's first half strike. Now, before we get into the team lineups for this afternoon, the clubs will be observing a minute's silence before the match to acknowledge the tragic passing of Cheryl Southwood, president of Pacific Pines FC, and the United ladies are wearing black armbands as a show of respect. The team's just lining up now. Our thoughts are, of course, with the family of Cheryl Southwood there, and should probably point out that that music you might have heard was coming from the basketball stadium behind us, nowhere on the football ground as well, so that was a separate production going on. Logan is sponsored by Harvey Norman Logan Home and Bailey Ladders, and this is their lineup for this evening's clash. Number 1 in goals, Keely Richard. Number 3, Laura Dunn. Number 5, Claire Farrington. Number 6, Katie McDonald. Number 7, Emily Dunn. Number 8, Phoebe Clissold. Number 10, Demi Robbins. Number 15, April Gleeson. Number 16, Natalia Pinkney. Number 19, Taylor Timko. And number 20, Shay Connors. On the bench, you've got number 4, Tara Finn. Number 12, Elizabeth Schiavo. Number 14, Meg Krauts. And number 17, Imogen Noon. Gold Coast would like to thank their sponsors, Bond University and Chempro. And this is a team that's been selected for today's match. It's the same lineup that beat Mitchelton during the week. In goals, you've got Britt Hargreaves. Number 2, Eloise Fryer. Number 7, Ree Catano. Number 8, Joy Forsyth. Number 9, Mackenzie Aikens. Number 10, Deanna Thompson. Number 12, Zoe Corbett. Number 16, Jade Lowe. Number 18, Momo Hayashi. Number 19, Holly Jarrett. And number 21, Annabelle Gibson. On the bench, they've got number 5, Britt Hodgkinson. Number 6, Nisa Doyle. Number 11, Georgia Elliston. My apologies. And number 14, Amy Langworthy. Our Total Tools match officials for this afternoon are led by referee Taylor Schofield, and she'll have Bailey Jacobson and Isaac Artuzo as her assistants today. Team's just gathering for some final words of encouragement. Logan reminding us who they are with a chant of Logan. And Gold Coast following suit with that as well. And it'll be Logan in their traditional strip to get us underway. Gold Coast in their change kit of all white with blue trim. And not a minute too soon, I believe we'll be getting underway. It's 7th versus 5th, and Shea Connors gets us underway as well. Logan in possession first, holding onto the ball. Very glad you're choosing to join us this afternoon on the Football Queensland Facebook page and YouTube channel. Coming up the wing here is Gleeson, trying to play it forward, but dealt with there by Forsyth and Holly and Eloise Fryer, who actually manages to win a throw-in with that deflection. Forsyth to take the throw-in. Got Scatano there off the throw-in. Ball one through the middle and played long. With a bit of time at the back there is Claire Farrington. Is Robbins on the ball, plays it forward. Pushes it out to the wing. Going forward to Shea Connors, who has, of course, gotten off to a very good start in her NPLW tenure. Just a lazy 4 goals last week away to Capalabar. Been a pretty good pickup for them so far. Just confirm, but I believe it's 13 goals in 5 games for Shea Connors so far. So I think we'll have to keep an eye out on what potential impact she'll have. Catano getting out muscled there. Forward here for Thompson. A bit of space to work. Got Corbett overlapping on the outside, but opts to cut it into the middle to what looks to be a very clearly offside Holly Jarrett there, and flag goes up. Players decided to just continue as is, and Logan will play it out from the back here. Got some sort of concert going on behind us in the stadium, I assume. Logan play it back to Richards. Here now to Robbins. Looks for the long ball forward to the overlapping run there of Gleeson. Clear target of their attack early so far for Logan. Marauding forward from looks to be a right fullback position. Forsyth gets it out here to Corbett. Logan win the throw in there. This goes out from a line of sight behind the Gold Coast bench. Headed away there by Fryer, and Logan get a chance with another throw in here with Gleeson to take. Here's Connors getting forward, puts in a cross, and a little bit too strong on that cross there, and it'll be a goal kick here for Britt Hargreaves. He's had a couple of strong performances so far. Logan get the ball back here, but bit of pinball action here in midfield as it looks to be a free kick there on Rikitano, giving Gold Coast a chance to get forward, and Momo Hayashi will take the ball and look to deliver it long here. Headed away there by Gleeson. Only as far as Thompson though, she's working her way forward here. A little bit too much mustard on the pass there, and Richards able to pick it up and deal with it. Gleeson on the ball again. Here's Robbins. Looking for options, but struggling to find someone. Eventually gets it forward here to Clissard. But turnover here. Chance for Gold Coast through Thompson. And a fantastic sliding tackle there from Robbins. Able to diffuse the threat there. And Logan looking very assured at the back so far. Got the two 10s going head to head here. Pass cut out by Farrington. Now Logan looking to break forward. To come down that right wing once more. And Corbett tries to close down Gleeson. She gets rid of it, and long ball goes forward only as far as Forsyth. I believe that took a touch on the way through. Strong challenge here. Here's Thompson. Goes to Gleeson. Plays it forward. Pass cut out by Corbett. Pass just not quite able to reach Holly Jarrett there. Now Logan with the ball. Connor's looking for a run there, but Momo Hawashi's able to win the race to the ball and get forward here. Not afraid for a long shot, and not sure if that was a through ball or very, very optimistic, but we'll give her the credit and say it was a pass. Of course, Hayashi got on the score sheet midweek against Mitchelton in that 5-2 win. Also managed to bag a brace a couple of weeks ago when they defeated the Young Raw. So, sure every coach will be happy to have a centre back that can pitch in with some goals here and there. Trying to work it out here, and here's Hayashi. Plays it forward here for Thompson. Can she get a touch on it? No, just a little bit too far out ahead of the right foot, and trying to bring it under control there for a strike. And it just bounces through to Richards, who will get us back underway with the ball going to Robbins. Cut out here by Corbett. Ball goes forward now. Thompson on the ball once again. Able to get around, long shot and straight at Richards. Got Dunn on the ball. We've got two Dunns out there today for Logan. You've got number 3, Laura Dunn, and number 7, Emily Dunn. Different spellings of Dunn, but I'll do my best to remember to differentiate as we go on through the evening. Thrown here from Gold Coast, and here is Emily Dunn on the ball, pushing it forward now. Trying to play it forward there is Pinkney, who scored the winner when these teams faced off back in round 4. Connors keeping it just in, but unable to escape the attention of Hayashi. We've got a throw in now as Logan try and get it forward once again to Connors. Wants to bounce pass. Here's Pinkney playing it forward to Connors, and Hayashi giving her a little bit of space. She looks for the cut in, but cut out comfortably there by Lowe. Here's Aikens looking forward, but Logan able to keep on the front foot here as they get forward. Looking for a cross in, but well handled there by Annabelle Gibson, and able to come away there with the Logan corner. Floodlight starting to take hold now as the sun goes down, and I think temperature might start to drop as well. We've had a beautifully clear day, so should be in some good high-intensity football weather. Corner to come in here for Logan. Deep delivery, looking for Connors, just over everyone's head, and Corbett first to the ball. Looks for a long pass, but that one's cut out. Taylor Timko, new signing for Logan. Talking to someone from Logan earlier and looking forward to seeing what she can bring to the side, the defender. Although attack is the way forward here for Logan as Gleeson takes the throw in, just in front of the Gold Coast bench. Looking for Connors, able to get past Fryer, but not past Hayashi. It's going to be a fantastic battle to watch this afternoon. Forsyth getting it forward here. Corbett and Gleeson battling there. Kitano third person in and helps out. Here's Corbett now. Playing it out to Gibson. Pinckney trying to close down, but able to get the pass off, but not quite on target. A little bit overhit there, and Logan with another throw in here. See both sides trying to work the wings early here in the first 10 minutes of this match. Got Robbins pushing forward here. Another run from Gleeson down the near touchline, but pass goes to Forsyth, who sends it to Corbett. Little back heel. Nice show of faith in her teammate, but whole of the ball goes over the whole of the line, so it's going to be a Logan throw-in. So Gleeson gets some instructions here. Throw in there, cut out by Kitano. Deflected there off Forsyth, so that's going to be another Logan throw-in, and we'll have McDonald send it back to Gleeson to take. Connor's there with the license to shoot on sight, presumably, with the way she's going right now. And Corbett's pass just a little bit too inside to reach Thompson there, and Logan will be able to reset here as Gleeson. And that pass unable to be brought under control there by McDonald. So it's going to be Joy Forsyth with the throw-in. Here's Kitano. Getting it forward here for Thompson. Here's Corbett. No nonsense clearance there. Ball goes out. Very long throw in there, almost rugby union line out throw in there. As Thompson fires it into the box with her throw in, but no pressure there as Gold Coast able to clear it on. But plenty of pressure here on Fryer from Connors, but Fryer able to work her way around it. Here's Forsyth. Strong challenge there, and Phoebe Clissard loses out. Here's Kitano, trying to switch play up here. Ball falls to the feet here. Holly Jarrett. First time shot there. Can't get past the wall of Logan defenders. Comes back. Tries to play it through here for Thompson, but Richards is the first one to the ball there. That was Mackenzie Aikens who had the shot that was blocked earlier. So it's a bit of a feeling out process early on in the first quarter of an hour, but certainly plenty of signs for some scoring chances as the game begins to open up. Both of these sides probably feel like their best chance of winning is scoring here, as Ricatano just can't quite win the race to the ball, and Keely Richards first to it. Here comes Farrington. Plays it forward there for Pinckney. Can't get past Jarrett. Here's Kitano on the ball. Had an option there to get it forward to Aikens, but looks like she opted for the safer option there of going to Fryer, but she's put under plenty of pressure there. Now it's a chance here for Pinckney, who's clipped a little bit late there by Hayashi, but play on there, and plenty of pressure from Connor on Fryers. On Connors on Fryer. Switch up my singular and plural surnames there. Gold Coast looking to build here. Jade Lowe on the ball. But Mackenzie Aikens can't get on it there, but Gold Coast still able to keep the ball in the area of the pitch that they want it to be in. As Timko deals with it there and gives up the throw-in. So Gold Coast with another chance to attack here. Catano coming short for the throw-in there. Goes to Low instead. And not much comes of it, so it's going to be a Logan throw-in. With Timko operating on that left side. A foul there committed by Corbett. She tries to close down. Might have heard her getting the go-ahead from the bench. Cleared forward there by Robbins, but Forsyth cut it out. Logan get the bounce here, and ball comes back here to be switched over to the left-hand side as Farrington takes a pass from Katie McDonald. Farrington now getting forward, trying to join the attack. Plays it forward in for Connors. Ball came off the hand there, but no free kick. Connors' shot only goes as far as Catano, though. Giving Britt Hargreaves, well, not much to do on that there other than just watch and say good job. Long shot here, though, just over the bar. So I've seen Connors now. She has a couple of long shots. One got deflected from the corner of the 18-yard box, and that one just a little bit too high, but then we're going to wind up with a few more of those chances as the match rolls on. Strong challenge put in there from Laura Dunn, but a little bit too strong by the judgment of Taylor Schofield, official. Gold Coast move it on here, and quick free kick there. Doesn't go the way Logan were hoping, but does wind up back at the feet of a Gold Coast player here with Joy Forsyth. Now, here's Hayashi. Cut out there by Gleeson. Pass for Corbett, not quite reaching it there. Here's Catano playing it forward. Trying to get it through there was Low, but cut out here. Now chance for Logan on the break, perhaps, looking for Connors. Got Clifford on the ball here. But Connors just a little bit on her heels there, and Eloise Fryer able to cut it out. Very, very calm touch there from Claire Farrington, able to remove the danger of the onrushing Deanna Thompson. But more danger coming now for Gold Coast as Ree Catano tries to get through there, but Gleeson able to get the ball over to Emily Dunn. Here's McDonald on the ball. A little bit of space here for Farrington to work with. That pass just a little bit over hit there from Laura Dunn. Goes out for a throw-in. Ball comes forward here. And Connors try and get in position here as cross comes in from Timko, but no, it's just going to be a corner. Just while that's getting set up, we'll also talk about Aldi Mini Roos. Aldi Mini Roos Kickoff in a nutshell is an introductory program for children aged between 4 and 9 years old. Each weekly 45-minute game-based session sees each child receive an Aldi Mini Roos participant pack, which includes a boot bag, football, water bottle, and sticker sheet. Of course, had an Aldi Mini Roos round last week as well, which, by all accounts, went quite well. Now, corner's going to be coming in here from McDonald. Got plenty of players surrounding Britt Hargreaves, so I get the feeling that delivery might be coming into the 6-yard box, seeing if they can just cop a very faint touch to put it in. Delivery goes in there, but it's cleared out by what looks to be Hayashi. Here's Timko on the ball now. Now Gold Coast looking to break. Here's Corbett. Got Thompson in front of her and not much else as Logan looked to get numbers back, but it's still a 4-on-4 here with Gold Coast now getting some extra numbers coming forward. Here's Catano. Plays it out to the left here. Offside, unfortunately. Flag's gone up. Jade Lowe just a little bit too far in front there. Had the space to work with, but judged to be offside, and warning shot there from Gold Coast nonetheless. It was a lightning quick counter attack, and you can see how they break forward in numbers there. It wound up being a 6-on-4. I'm sure they'll look to exploit that as well if Logan opt for a similar tactic off a future corner. Here's Forsyth heading the ball out. And an optimistic hit forward there from Gleeson. Of course, wearing the captain's armband this evening for Logan. So here's Fryer, the captain on the other team. Hits it forward. Here's Thompson. Can't quite get that one under control, and it just rolls back to Demi Robbins, and she helps it on its way to Keely Richards as Logan looked to set up again. Here's Robbins now. Hits it long. Connor's able to get a touch on it, but not control. Now here's Catano. Plays it forward. You've got two players out here on the wing for Gold Coast, and now ball finds its way out to Corbett. She's going to try and put a cross in if she can get past Gleeson, but Gleeson uses her body very, very well there and just shields the ball out for a goal kick. Still scoreless, 21 and a half minutes into this NPLW match of the round here on the Football Queensland YouTube channel and Facebook page. It's James Coughlin here bringing you the action this afternoon, or this evening now. I'm very pleased that you're choosing to spend a few hours with us here. Of course, the action doesn't stop as well. After this, we've got the Brisbane Classico in the NPL. You've got Brisbane City against Lions, and I believe that will be Simon Smell bringing you that one. So it's a full night of football going on, and let's be honest, what better way to warm up for the Matildas in their World Cup round of 16 match? 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. The ball goes forward there from Timko, and not much really comes of it. Control there from Emily Dunn, but she sends it back to her defenders. Here's Gleeson now playing it forward for McDonald. Loses control here, and now Gold Coast looking to break through Ricatano. Corbett giving an option down that left side. She's got a bit of space to work with down the touchline. As we've seen, Gleeson tries to play there, and almost trying to get a little bit of a quick interplay there was Aikens and Catano, but nothing came of it. Here's Gleeson playing forward there to Emily Dunn. Gleeson's attempted pass forward, deflected off Corbett, and we've got another throw in. And Forsyth just holds the danger striker Connors up enough for Forsyth to hit the ball forward, and now a free kick against Gold Coast there from Deanna Thompson, pulling on the jersey of Demi Robbins. I think there was a bit of a shirt pulling both ways going on there, but was adjudged to have been Deanna Thompson was adjudged to have been the slightly more guilty party there. It's been a very tight match so far, and I think action will continue as well. And here's Pinkney breaking forward, trying to get the ball around, does to Connors, trying to fashion a shot off a left foot, but it's diving challenge there from Eloise Fryer, and just enough to slow down that shot, and it finds its way to Britt Hargreaves. So you may hear a few stray whistles, as we've already mentioned a couple of times. We've got a basketball arena right behind us, so if you hear a whistle and nothing happens, that's probably where it's come from. As Gleason's pass just a little bit behind its intended target there of Clisson. Ball goes to Forsyth for the throw-in, and she sends it to Akins. It's a strong sliding challenge there from Emily Dunn, and it's good enough to deflect the ball there off Jade Lowe, and it goes out for a Logan throw-in. Here's Gleason getting forward. Long throw-in down there, but only as far as two of the Gold Coast players. Headed out by Forsyth, and now Gleason's getting forward for another throw-in. Looking for Connors. Ball comes forward here. Here's Kitano. Coming forward here for Lowe, and now looking for Thompson. But can't quite get past the sliding challenge there of Robbins. Roundhouse throw-in action there from Joy Forsyth. And that whistle was from the football pitch, and it's going to be a Gold Coast free kick there after Kitano was taken down, and I think this is going to be a good attacking free kick opportunity for Gold Coast. So try and get some players into the box. Still leaving a few back though. Obviously you've got to account for the danger of Connors, but be their first real set piece opportunity in an attacking spot. Kitano will obviously be looking for a good delivery here. Got a few options going forward. Got Hayashi in there as well. Obviously you've got Akins and Thompson. You've also got Corbett lingering just on the edge of the 18-yard box, just on the near side of the post. Free kick comes in, it's low. Deflected in, and first proper save of the game we've got there for Keely Richards. First time she's actually had to move for one there, and sort of a low driving delivery there. Here's Pinkney. Here's Robbins getting forward now. Closed down by Corbett though. The right-sided duo of Logan's fence on committing a turnover here, and now Corbett's in a bit of space. She's going to go herself, puts the shot in, and it's a goal! Opening goal for Zoe Corbett. 1-0 Gold Coast. And you have to say that was opportunistic bit of play there. The closing down on that right-hand side of Logan's defence really paid dividends there. Corbett took the ball and drove into the box and able to fire a shot pretty much over the top of Keely Richards, who probably feels like she should have deflected that one over, but it is what it is, and it's a goal for Zoe Corbett. 27 minutes into this match. Now Logan have to chase the game. Now Gleason trying to tone for that turnover there, getting forward, but can't bring the ball under control. Here's Forsyth now. Trying to break on that space where Gleason should be occupying. Plays it centrally there. Here's Kitano, now for goal scorer Corbett. Might have to look for an assist here. She can get the ball into the box, plays it in through the centre, but cut out by Gleason. Thompson applying a bit of pressure, and Richards gets it out of harm's way. And Kitano with nothing more than a territory gainer there. You want to know how important scoring first is for Gold Coast? They've scored first in 9 of their 15 matches so far this season. Won 7 of those and drawn 2. So the numbers are looking good here for Gold Coast United. It's not to say Logan haven't been able to pull some points out of it yet. They've conceded first 7 in 7 of their 14 games. They've won 1 and drawn 2. So still plenty to play for in this game, and well, the numbers can only tell you so much. I always say if football was decided on paper, it would be a very, very different game. So now closing in on half an hour played here, and if you're just joining us, well, if you've joined us in the last 2 minutes, you missed the opening goal of this match through Zoe Corbett to give Gold Coast a 1-0 lead here at Cornubia Park. Ball goes out here. It's a chance for a Logan attack right now. As Phoebe Clissard throws it in. Plays it back here for Gleeson. And just cleared out there by Gleeson as the ball finds its way off the building behind us to the Gold Coast subs and showing their alert. There's Zoe Corbett takes what looks to be an asthma puffer, which is always a fun time for that. And Gleeson plays it out here. Gold Coast gaining a few yards here. Throw into Catano. Joy Forsyth will do pretty much what she did 5 seconds ago with a throw in from almost the exact same spot. Throw-in goes forward to Aikens. Here's Emily Dunn with the ball. Here's Fryer, clears it and sends a few people in the crowd ducking, but there's a pole there to intercept the ball. Not sure if she was aiming for it, but let's say she was. Throw in here coming from Gleeson, long throw in. Catano dispossessed. Ball finds its way almost to Pinckney, but here's Laura Dunn. Sends it back to Farrington now, looking for a long ball forward. Goes to Emily Dunn. Ball finds its way to the feet of Connors. Shots on, but blocked by Catano. Excuse me, that was blocked by Hayashi. Line of sight did me in there. Here's Holly Jarrett down the far side. Low on the ball now. Deflected out for a throw in here for Gold Coast, which will be taken by Jarrett. Here's Pinckney on the ball. Emily Dunn, and now the ball goes long here for Connors in a foot race with Hayashi. I think those two will be sick of each other by halftime, let alone full time. Long shot and just outside the near post. If you're watching this not from southeast Queensland, it is actually a little bit cool here tonight. I'm seeing a few blankets being broken out on the Gold Coast bench. Got to stay warm any way they can. Well, I'm fairly certain their home ground of Copland Family Sports Park will be equally chilly tonight. And nobody gets on the end of Hargreaves' goal kick there. I'll say that Hargreaves hasn't had a lot to do so far. Busier goalkeeper has been Richards. Only just, though. It's going to be Gleeson for the throw-in. Puts it in here for Laura Dunn. Here's McDonald now trying to get down that wing and fashions a bit of space for a cross here, but ball finds its way into the gloves of Britt Hargreaves. Here's Catano with a deflected long pass. Thompson tries for a blind pass there for Corbett, who almost gets onto the end of it, but Emily Dunn is there to avert the danger for Logan, and it's going to be a Gold Coast throw-in now after Richards clears it away. I think that's the end of a quarter at the basketball stadium behind us. Strong challenge there. No chance for Timko coming down the left wing here, trying to escape the attention of a couple of defenders. Now here's Katana with a bit of time and space to work. Her pass not really amounting to much. Got Fryer on the ball now. Then able to get around that was Clissard, and she sends it back to Gleeson. Pushing forward here. But Fry's able to deal with that there. Now Katano's on the ball in the middle. Sends it back for Jarrett. Lowe. Can't read 6 and a 9 apparently tonight. Crosses it in here from Jarrett. Takes it on the left. Pinkney's there to clear it away. Hayashi deals with the danger there, and here's Taylor Timko. Here's Hayashi. Looking to join the attack, as she is wont to do. That's one with an O. Cut out there by Gibson, and now they've got Lowe on the ball. Sends it out here for Corbett. And then her pass just unable to get past. Not quite on the same page there as Ree Katano, and just while we're having a bit of a reset here, we should say visit footballqueensland.com.au for all the latest NPL, NPLW, FUPL and community news from across the state. That's footballqueensland.com.au. Got a couple of stories up there as well. Forsyth gets the ball under control here. Looking for an option. Here's Corbett. Then foul there in that 2-on-2 challenge, and Rikitano's over the ball at the moment, but I'm just going to leave it for Momo Hayashi and might get an attacking ball into the box here. Got a few targets to aim for. Possibly look for a knockdown from Mackenzie Aikens. Ball goes in. Almost all the way over the back there towards Katano. Is Low dispossessed there by Emily Dunn. Got to remember we've got 2 Dunns out there for Logan. Strong challenge there from Farrington. Gets the ball back for Logan, but only temporarily. But Gold Coast now looking for options, as looks like Thompson, I believe, is still recovering from that challenge. Left a mark there. Here's Katano trying to fashion a bit of space to get her on her right foot. Thompson now back up on her feet. Gets around Farrington. Cross goes in and taken there by Richards. Very well taken, actually. She had to really stretch for that and able to bring it under control. Was danger lurking at the back post behind her there. And a very strong challenge there from Emily Dunn, but rule to be play on, and now Logan's going to look to break with that. Cut out there by Momo Hayashi. Here's Corbett breaking down the wing. Plays it into the middle here. Here's Thompson. Will the ball fall for her? Gets a shot in off her left foot and can't quite get it under control there. So we're going to have 5 minutes remaining in the first half here, plus whatever stoppage time is going to be added on. I don't think we'll have too many because we haven't exactly had a whole lot of stoppages. Hayashi sends the ball along here and finds its way to Akins, and now it's back for Demi Robbins, who's been very heavily involved for Logan early in the... well, late in this first half, actually. I was about to say early in the game, but I suppose it's pretty much the same thing. And plenty of action on the near side of the pitch as you're watching this on your smartphone, tablet, device, or TV even. Got Emily Dunn breaking forward here, and pass cut out by Hayashi. He's done a very good job dealing with the danger of Shay Connors so far tonight. It'll be a 90-minute job, not 40 minutes, so still plenty of work to be done. But you'd have to say Hayashi's definitely had the better of that battle so far, but there'll be plenty to watch in that second half as well. We've also had the battle of the 10s as well. You've got Deanna Thompson from Gold Coast going against Demi Robbins from Logan. But right now it's the number 8, Joy Forsyth, getting forward. Cut out there by April Gleeson, who's been a feature bombing up and down that touchline. Commits a foul there. Now Hayashi will get the chance to launch the ball forward. Got 5 targets to aim for. And she opts for Corbett, and instead it finds its way to Gleeson there. Then cuts back inside here. Cut out there by Eloise Fryer, who's, you have to say, the whole Gold Coast backline has gotten the job done so far. Singled out Hayashi before, but it is, of course, I'm sure it's had all love to remind me, a team effort. Chance now here for Taylor Timko, getting forward and blazes that one over the bar, but another warning sign there for Gold Coast. Can't afford to switch off at the back. There's a few people around me starting to sample the canteen snacks, including the Gold Coast bench. One of the coaches, not players, I should point out. Got Catano breaking forward. Now with Corbett able to get into a bit of space here. Can Gleeson recover? And an infringement called there against Corbett. I can't see an offside flag. I'll trust the judgment on that one. Long ball here, trying to get in behind to Pinkney, but dealt with there by Gibson. Corbett on the ball, loses out as Logan have the numbers. He's done. Over forward here for McDonald. Instead finds Gibson. It's Gold Coast looking to break. Tries to get it forward there for Thompson, but not to be. About 90 seconds of normal time remaining in this first half. Of course, should mention that in a major boost for football fans across the state, Football Queensland will be streaming all NPL matches in 2019. FQ will continue to showcase the match of the round for NPL, NPL Queensland, NPLW and FQPL. You're, of course, watching the NPLW match of the round, and got the NPL match of the round coming up at 6:30, so make sure you stay with the Football Queensland Facebook page and YouTube channel. Still got a whole other half of action coming here from Cornubia Park, and if the first half is anything to go by, it'll certainly be one well worth tuning in for. As Logan try to get back on level terms just before half time. Cross comes in there, but it's dealt with by Gibson. And then Forsyth decides anywhere will do, and just gets it out here as Gleeson takes the throw in. Dealt with there by Forsyth. Here's Akins. We've got the 10s going at it once again. Here's Farrington in a little bit of space. We've got Timko overlapping on the left side. Ball goes her way. 2 options in the middle for her to get it to. He's done. Brings it under control, but Hayashi's there to decide that that's her ball and able to pick up a foul there as we move into first half stoppage time here. Here's Catano on the ball. It's Forsyth. Will Gold Coast look for another goal before our halftime whistle? Here's Thompson. Tries to play it through for Akins, but just a little bit too far outside there for Akins to get to. And that'll be halftime here at Cornubia Park. It's Gold Coast United leading 1-0 thanks to Zoe Corbett's 4th goal of the season, coming in the 27th minute. We'll be back with the second half in not too long at all. See you in a few minutes.
Why do I play football?
Why do we play football? I play for fitness.
For competition.
Community spirit.
It's healthy and safe.
And fun.
I play for celebration.
What's your reason? Join our team.
We swear a lot at Total Tools. We swear by our range. We swear by our service. And of course, we swear by our prices. So you'll know that you're buying at the best price every day. Total Tools. Every tool, every trade. We swear a lot at Total Tools. We swear by our range. We swear by our service. And of course, we swear by our prices. So you'll know that you're buying at the best price every day. Total Tools. Every tool, every trade.
Don't be afraid, don't hold back, just come and do it. You know, we're a bunch of old women that got involved and never done it before, and we had a lot of fun, so come and do it.
Honestly, the energy has been great and everybody's just enjoying it so much, and it's been a really good competition.
It doesn't matter what your skill level is, just come and have fun, that's what it's about. And you know, as you can hear and see behind me, it's a lot of fun, everyone's getting involved.
It's a great opportunity, these carnivals, for players to measure themselves against other players around the state.
Our kids have learned a lot of lessons. We've had some very challenging games, been good quality games, and it's been a good exposure for the players that don't get the opportunity to play this level of teams to get the challenges and move forward with it and learn from the experience.
Well, I see the SAP like the foundations of a house. We're trying to develop the technical skills needed to play at the high level. I think in 2020, through the success of the carnivals we've done this year, is probably to invite SAP teams from around Australia and make it bigger. So rather than them playing teams that they're used to playing, they'll play against teams from other states.
Hey Emily, it's Jodie here. I cannot express how proud we are enough here at Redlands United. I remember the first day that you got a call up for the Open Ladies team, and you told me that you were nervous and a little bit overwhelmed, and I just laughed because I knew then that you had more skill than you were aware of. And now here we are a decade later and you're in the Matildas, and I know that you can't be nervous because you've got this and you are going to smash it. From all of us here at Redlands, thanks so much and good luck, Matildas.
1, 2, 3, Matildas! Look, Emily at the World Cup from Cleveland District State High School. Yeah, Emily! Go Matildas! Go Matildas! Good luck in the World Cup. Katrina, you're my hero. Good luck! Good luck in the World Cup. You'll do great. Go Matildas. We love you. Good luck in the World Cup. Good luck in the World Cup, and I hope you have fun. Go Matildas. Go Matildas. Hi. Good luck.
Hi Mackenzie, David Brand here from Burley Head Soccer Club. Just a quick message to wish you all the best for the World Cup. The club is really proud of your achievements, as we are proud of all of our Gold Coast girls and all of the Matildas. So on behalf of Burley Head Soccer Club, all the best, and bring home the World Cup. Thank you very much.
Go Bulldogs! Go Mackenzie! Go
We are Matildas.
We are Matildas.
We are Matildas.
We are Matildas!
We are Matildas. We are Matildas. We are Matildas. We are Matildas. My favourite part about playing football is that it's fun.
Because it's fun and it improves your ability to do stuff.
Because it's fun and you get to have fun and meet new people. It's just the game I play and it's a lovely sport and because it's fun and I'm playing with my friends.
I like to play football because it's a great experience to make new friends.
I like to play football because it's fun, you don't have to use your hands and it's really fun to play. Teamwork, passing and to never give up. All that matters is just have fun and do your best.
And welcome back everyone to Cornubia Park here, home of Logan Lightning for the Football Queensland NPLW match of the round. It's Gold Coast United leading Logan Lightning 1-0 thanks to a Zoe Corbett strike in the 27th minute, and got an action-packed second half coming, I'm sure. It's James Coughlin here from the Brisbane Football Review, bringing you the action for the next 45 and a few minutes. Got Gold Coast in their change strip of predominantly white, going from left to right on your screens. Logan will be going from right to left, because they probably won't be going up and down. And we've also got the lovely ambient noise of the basketball ground in the basketball stadium arena in the background as well. And we're back underway. There's Momo Hayashi sending it long early to the goal scorer Corbett. Hayashi also a standout performer from that first half, keeping Logan's danger striker Shay Connor under wraps. Speaking to a couple of Shay Connor's supporters as well, and they're enjoying the battle as well. Early corner here for Gold Coast United. It's the clock behind the ground, still yet to get underway. So if you do see 45 minutes in the picture, just know that that's not the way it is. Deep ball in here from Catano, finds Fryer, and her headed just over the crossbar onto the roof of the net. Looping delivery there and found the right head, and just not quite the measurement on the header, but it was a fantastic delivery there, and just what Gold Coast will be hoping for if they're looking to double their lead. Here comes Farrington pushing it forward here for Pinckney, who scored the only goal between these two last time they met. And well, as it stands, it could just be another 1-0. Although with the way both teams have been scoring lately, you'd have to think that that won't be the case. And now Thompson plays it into the middle here, looking for Aikens, and goes right to a left foot and just unable to direct it towards goal. Slice that one a little bit closer to the edge of the 18-yard box. Wherever you're watching, we're very glad that you're joining us on the Football Queensland Facebook page and YouTube channel. And then Logan gets back underway here. It's one of the Duns, Laura Dunn, number 3 on the ball there, sends it out to Demi Robbins. Dunn back on the ball. Dropping back to make a back 3 as both fullbacks look to overlap. You've got Timko on the left and April Gleeson on the right. So Dunn drops back from midfield and tries to help get things started there as Pinkney plays it off. Annabelle Gibson for a Logan throw-in. Now you've got Connors here, able to get around Hayashi, but not before the ball goes over the byline, and I've highlighted it all throughout the first half and will continue to do so. That's the battle you definitely want to watch in this second half. Logan obviously pushing to equalise and Hayashi looking to keep a clean sheet. See a few blankets getting passed around in the crowd as well. So the temperature drops now that the sun's gone down. Cleared away there by Hayashi, looking for Thompson, but dealt with by Farrington. Catano on the ball now, looking for an option. She's got choices, but opts to pull it back and send it to Aikens as her pass is in behind Gleeson. First chance shot. Corbett's got a double. 2-0, Gold Coast United. Corbett, fantastic first-time strike there. Adds to a tally in the 49th minute, let's call it. Gold Coast United 2, Logan nothing. Fantastic strike there from Zoe Corbett, and that pass just able to get in behind April Gleeson. Twisted her around there and found its intended target, and Corbett able to finish right across the face of Keely Richards. It'll be her 5th goal of the season now. Of course, Logan looking to respond very quickly here through Timko, and she fires it over the bar. She's had a couple of those chances out there. Opting for the no-nonsense cross into the box there, going all power. Gold Coast have been a very strong second half team this season. So you'd have to think that they'll be looking to go on with the game. Try and extend their lead here. Having, of course, scored 10 goals in their last 2 games. Putting 5 past Sunshine Coast last weekend and then playing a catch-up match midweek against Mitchelton. That one was away as well. Deals with it there, and by my count, they've scored 31 goals in the second half. That strike from Corbett will make it 32, so compare that to 17 now. 18 goals in the first half. That's an even 50 on the season. And a very strong performance for them so far. Here's Gleeson, the captain of Logan Lightning, taking the throw-in. Catano on the ball again. Another player who's had a very strong game. Just can't quite get it under control there. And she had Thompson in a bit of space through the middle there, so if she had been able to bring it under control, it could have been on again as well. And Corbett able to use a bit of muscle there to get it there. And missed control here from Robbins. Gives Thompson a chance. She breaks into the box. Tries to put it across, but deflected away there from Robbins, who able to get back and clean things up at the expense of a Gold Coast corner here. We saw Gold Coast have a pretty clear chance off their last corner with a looping delivery to the back post, headed towards Eloise Fryer, and both she and Momo Hayashi are making their way forward from the back, leaving Joy Forsyth and Annabelle Gibson back there. Cross goes in from Catano. Able to escape the attention there, and Hayashi gets onto the ball and knocked off it there by Farrington. And sends it long here, and nearest Logan player will be Katie McDonald, but sideline wins that race. That'll be a Gold Coast throw in here with Gibson to take. We've got new addition Taylor Timko breaking forward there, trying to keep Gold Coast as far in their own half as they can. Pinckney outnumbered there, and Fryer plays it forward here. It's Catano. Now she's outnumbered and is able to earn a free kick there after Catano was knocked down. Oh, it's a Logan free kick. My apologies. There was a strong protest there from Emily Dunn. No signal there which way it was going, so I think had to do a bit of guesswork there. We got Farrington over the ball to take, and now Total Tools match official Taylor Schofield is just explaining the decision there to call a foul against Catano. Now we've got a cluster of players at the back post here for Logan. You have to assume that's where Farrington is going to aim it, and offside line is being set at or around the line of the penalty spot. Ball just waiting to be put into the box once the referee gives the signal. Keeping a very close eye on the entanglements in the box. Goes direct, and nobody able to get in front of Britt Hargreaves there, and wound up being a quite easy take. She sends it long here. Ball goes forward here for Jarrett. Jade Lowe, my apologies, I'm struggling with the 16 and 19 tonight. Either that or my eyesight's failing. Both are possible, but it's not about me, it's about the players on the pitch, and it'll be a throw in here for Gold Coast as Joy Forsyth pushes forward. Forward run here from Catano. A bit of a tangle there, and slides in, gets the ball, but not much to it there, and it's going to be out for another throw-in. So Gold Coast looking to try and turn the screws a little bit here. Ball goes into the box, and brought on control there from Catano as faced a very strong challenge there. Here comes Thompson on the ball, able to turn around Gleeson. Look for a cross into the back post. Just not quite as strong enough control there from Jarrett, and then Jade Lowe is fouled on the edge of the box there. So we've got a good chance for Gold Coast now, and you have to think it'll be Momo Hayashi taking the ball, and that's exactly what she does. She lines up for a free kick. Also joined by Rhea Catano. I'm sure those two have got a couple of set-piece routines worked out. This wall has just moved back. Now Keely Richards taking a couple of minutes to set it up. No, actually it's going to be Hayashi joining the wall, which, to clarify about those new laws of the game interpretations, which came into effect on June 1. It's going to be Rhea Catano with the free kick, about 22, 23 yards out. And curl it with her right foot. She does just that, and deflected onto the bar, and Hayashi follows it in and sends it over. Good save there from Keely Richards as Free kick just a little bit too central maybe for Rikitano's liking, but Keely Richards will be very, very happy with that. Deflects it onto the bar, and Hayashi's follow-up sends it over, and it's going to be a goal kick, and we're back underway. But another loose touch there from Gleeson. She's had a couple of those in the closing stage of the first half, as her heavy workload perhaps might be seeing some heavy legs, and she's been getting forward pretty much from minute 1 tonight, and Hayashi sends it long. Then ball gets in behind. Here's Kitano. Puts the shot in and saved fantastically there by Richards. 1-on-1. Not much he really could have done there other than make that save. And goalkeeper in the war there. Now Logan looking to break forward here through Farrington. Here's Emily Dunn playing it forward here for Shay Connors, who's had to feed on scraps at the moment, and shoot on sight policy continues there, but so we haven't quite seen the impact that we saw from Connors last week when she scored 4 goals against Capalaba, but have to think that those chances are going to come along, and we're going to get our first change of the match right now. Actually, the first two changes of the match. You've got 2 players coming on for Logan Lightning. You've got number 3, Laura Dunn, coming off. She will be replaced by number 14, Meg Krautz. And also coming on is number 17, Imogen Noon, and she will be replacing number 8, Phoebe Clisson. Just confirming those numbers yet. It's 3 and 8 coming off. And that free kick there from Britt Hargreaves, probably not what she was hoping for. Falls just a little bit short of where she was going, and now Logan get the chance to attack here. And now Logan looking to get the ball back under control and force another attack as they go to the left of your screen. You got Farrington playing it out here, and got Krautz, who looks to have moved into that right back role that was being filled by Gleeson, and Gleeson's now moved into a more midfield role. Meanwhile, you've got Noon, who's come onto the left wing here, and I think they're going to try and use those fresh legs and take advantage of a Gold Coast side that's playing the same starting 11 that took to the park on Tuesday night. And here's Aikens on the ball, looking for an overlapping run, and looks like the sideline's going to beat Jade Lowe to the ball there. She was in a bit of space there as well. Here's Richards on the ball. Now Robbins looking for an option forward. Got a clear forward 3 now for Logan. You've got Noon on the left, you've got Connors in the middle, and you've also got Natalia Pinkney on the right. It's been a very, very rough evening so far for the Logan forward line. They're being watched very, very closely by Momo Hayashi, who's on the ball, and her defensive teammates. We've also got Eloise Fryer and Joy Forsyth, who have been working very hard. Now, long range shot there from Hayashi, and not many options on there, so I thought, why not give it a go? And having scored a few goals herself this season, I'm sure no one will complain too much about Hayashi taking her chances. She sees a little bit of space. As long as she gets back and does the defensive work like she's just done there. Plays into the middle here, and Lowe feeds it out to Annabelle Gibson, now trying to break down the left. Able to get past 2 defenders there. It was a fantastic run, but central defender Robbins deals with it there. Don't see too many central defenders wearing number 10. William Gallis is the first one that springs to mind. Just confirming Hayashi. Yes, 6 goals, 15 matches. Of course, she's now got Zoe Corbett trailing her very closely, whose brace has put her up to 5 on the season. Just while they're setting up, we should also remind you to play football. Whether you're just starting out or have been doing it for years, there's a club for you to play football in 2019. With over 2,200 clubs across the country, there's bound to be one just right for you or your child. Girls and boys can start playing for a club from the year they turn 6, so what are you waiting for? Join the team today. Visit playfootball.com.au. As Logan get the ball back, and Robin's now getting forward. Now, on the break, plays it through here. Here's Thompson in a foot race. She's going to get to it first. Opens up for a shot. Feeds it through, and another fantastic save there. That's twice she's been denied there by very, very good work by Keely Richards, who's made a couple of very, very good saves to keep the scoreline as it is. Nice moment there between the striker and goalkeeper, saying a very, very good save. We've got a conversation going on there between Lowe and the bench. And deflected behind here, and it's going to be a Gold Coast corner as one of the Logan players got a touch on that, possibly even 2. Ree Catano with the delivery once again. There been a couple of warning signs off the corners so far, and had one go long in the second half, one go short. What will we have here? And chance, ball falls into the box, but unable to find the foot of Momo Hayashi, and Logan clears it away. Only about 20 yards out from byline, however, and it's going to be a Gold Coast throw in here as Annabelle Gibson takes it. Here's Aikens on the ball, trying to forge her way into the box, but 5 Logan defenders to get it past and not to be there. Go forward, here's Hayashi just eyeing the ball off, but dealt with there by the captain Fryer. Here's Gibson breaking down the touchline. Under the attention of the substitute Noon, but Gold Coast. Hayashi going to Gibson. Able to find Thompson in a little bit of space, able to turn. It's on a left foot, shots on, and then spills it, and just keeping it out. That was a very, very nervy moment there for Keely Richards. Stopped the initial shot, but it still very, very nearly trickled over the line. You have to think that after seeing that, might be a few more shots from distance coming in from Gold Coast as we approach the final 25 minutes of this one. Then Shay Connors trips over the ball there. So teammates are calling for a pass. Now looks for Pinckney over the top there of Forsyth. Chance here for Pinckney, but Britt Hargreaves out there able to cut down the angle and get control of the ball before anything too drastic happens. Chances have been few and far between for Logan, so you have to think that if they are going to get back into this, they've got to find a way to score next. I'm sure both sides would like to be the next team to score, however. Although Gold Coast will probably be happy if neither team scores. We've got a free kick here for Momo Hayashi. Something good just happened behind us, I'm sure. Then header through here and just cut out there by Krauts. She sends it over the touchline there, and it's going to be Gibson with the throw in. Now plays it through here. Catano out-muscled there by Timko, and she sends it forward, but only as far as Gibson, who's touch just not quite able to get it under control. And now Pinckney trying to turn. Feeds it out to Krauts, and she's breaking down the right flank. Akins plays it out here, and seeing some action with the Gold Coast subs. They're doing their best to keep warm, and I'm sure they'll be ready to be called on if need be. Doesn't look like there's too much effort to get one of them on the pitch just yet, but we'll keep you apprised of any developments in that regard as Logan try and break forward. And a bit of a... The throw-in is gone the way of Logan there after it was initially flagged for Gold Coast, but it did look like the last person to touch that was Joy Forsyth, so all's well that ends well. Now here's Timko in a bit of space, possibly thinking about a shot, but instead feeds it out to Noon after she was closed down, and then very well defended by Gibson, and Akins with a bit of space here, and cut out there by Farrington. Timko plays it long and able to get it onto Connors, who once again just not quite the delivery she would have been looking for there. Almost gets onto the end of that pass back to Hayashi. She's got three options now to send it long to, and able to get it through there to Jarrett, who just opts for gaining a few metres. Again, you're watching the NPLW match of the round here on the Football Queensland Facebook page and YouTube channel. It's James Coughlin here with you this evening. We're at Cornubia Park for the round 17 match between Logan Lightning and Gold Coast United. And wherever you're watching us, whatever device you're watching us on, it's joys of the internet. We're very glad that you're with us tonight. It's the Zoe Corbett brace. It's the difference now between these two sides. 2-0 Gold Coast. Got about 20 minutes remaining. There or thereabouts, and Gold Coast United looking to extend their winning streak after make it 3 wins in the space of 7 days. Logan, meanwhile, they've been in pretty good form themselves. Did draw 4-4 with Capalaba last weekend, but it was an excellent game if you were lucky enough to be out there at John Fredericks Park. Of course, Logan, of course, have their second match coming off the bye in round 15, but unbeaten in their last 3. Had a 9-3 win against, away to Southwest Queensland, and 1-2 away to the Gap. So chance here, turns and deflected out for a corner. So the one thing that's working in Gold Coast favour with this result is, of course, Logan's had both their byes this season, so they're playing right through to the end of the season now, and well, that means they've got a game in hand on just about everyone, including Gold Coast, who sit 4 points ahead of them, and this will give them a little bit more breathing space on the NPLW table. Cleared away there by Timko, and she sends it out as Hayashi looks for the throw-in. And gives it up in the end to Holly Jarrett. A substitute, Imogen Noon getting forward. Now, Logan looking to switch it down their right flank. Got Gleeson and Krauts as options. Finds Gleeson, she plays it back through the middle. But Aiken's able to dispossess a very tired looking Katie McDonald there. And Jade Lowe there getting, Holly Jarrett. Then no foul there on Ricatano despite the request towards our Total Tools match official Taylor Schofield, but deemed to be play on. Here's McDonald on the ball. McDonald takes a shot and falls just wide of the far post. Britt Hargreaves back on the ball there. This is down the left sideline for Zoe Corbett, who's looking to complete her hat-trick. Now here's Catano looking for an option. Now Thompson's got a step here. He's going to try and get onto the end of the ball as Robbins able to just do enough to put her off there, and even gets a touch on the ball to send it out for a corner. As you have to say, Thompson is probably wondering what she's got to do to try and get on the score sheet here. Gold Coast bench calling for a little bit more intensity there to try and close this game out. So Corbett actually scored last weekend, getting one against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Also managed to score in the 2-2 draw at home against Lions, which I remember being on the call for. That was another excellent game. Catano's delivery in close at the back post. Just unable to get to Hayashi there, and dealt with there. But Joy Forsyth sends it back into the box and bounced not quite enough to put it into the path of Aikens there. Thompson, my apologies. Corbett's other goal came in a 5-0 win away to Southwest Queensland. So, fourth game that she's scored in this season, and should also point out there's plenty of NPLW action going on this evening as well. Had, of course, the Gap travelling out to Toowoomba to take on Southwest Queensland. And then just underway in the last few minutes, you've also got Brisbane Roar hosting, Brisbane Roar/QAS hosting Lions FC down at Logan. And then in a little while, you'll have East hosting Western Pride at Heath Park. And 7 p.m. kickoff is Capalaba against Mitchelton. And you've also got Sunshine Coast hosting Moreton Bay United up at Ballinger Park tomorrow at 2 p.m. So plenty of NPLW action for you to get around this weekend, and a lot of NPL action as well to look forward to. Simon Smale will be bringing you the Brisbane Classico from Corporate Travel Management Stadium. Kickoff is at 6:30, so no need to switch off from this one early. In fact, we hope you'll stick with us to full time. I have a feeling we'll be in for a very close finish. As Logan try and get themselves back into this game, but that pass just a little bit too strong there to get Logan back into it as they try and break down that left-hand side. We've also got Jared who will be bringing the FQPL match of the round tomorrow afternoon as well. That one will be also coming from Ballinger Park as they host Logan in the Sunshine Coast Wanderers host Logan in the FQPL. Of course, though, there has actually been a bit of transfer action in the men's teams between these two sides. You've got Xander Guy, who's left the Logan FQPL side and joined Gold Coast United in the NPL competition. So, best of luck to Xander Guy. I believe his last game for... Well, wouldn't have been his last game for Logan, actually. Called one of his last games for Logan when they played Ipswich a couple of weeks ago. Looking forward to seeing what he can do in the NPL competition as well for Gold Coast United. Got the transfer deadline for all these local teams coming up as well, so certainly worth keeping an eye on the FQ pages and all the club accounts as well. As might have a bit more movement coming up across the Queensland competitions. Check out all of that on the Football Queensland website. That's www.footballqueensland.com.au. You can check out all the latest NPL, NPLW, FQPL and community news from right across the state. That's footballqueensland.com.au. You can also check out the Football Queensland social accounts. That's at footballqld. Is Catano on the ball in the box? Able to get the ball through there, but Logan still putting bodies back, not committing to all-out attack just yet. Timko breaks forward now under very close attention from Holly Jarrett, able to maintain possession here. Feeds McDonald as she's going to have to play it out wide here for Connors, who you'd have to assume would prefer to be getting the ball in the box instead of out on the wing, but needs must. Here's Pinkney now trying to shape up for a cross. Goes to the byline and blocked by Joy Forsyth. Near post cross dealt with by Britt Hargreaves. Keeping an eye on the two benches as well. Possibly seeing a bit of movement on Logan. Here's Imogen Noon. Tries to play it down the line there for Timko, but pass a little bit too strong there. We are going to get that third change coming up for Logan Lightning. Coming on will be number 4, Tara Finn. And let's just see who she'll be replacing. Be number 5, Claire Farrington, making way. So on number 4, Tara Finn, off number 5, Claire Farrington. No? Farrington just came over for some instructions. Instead, it'll be Katie McDonald, who noticed looking a little bit tired earlier on. So just confirming that change. It's number 6 off, number 4 on. Katie McDonald off. Tara Finn on. And Hargreaves hasn't quite got the legs on those goal kicks tonight. Falling a little bit short. But there's always been a teammate around there for those kicks. Then Hayashi able to see it over, and we'll get another chance for a goal kick there. Just seeing if there's any noticeable formation change there, and looks like it's been a straight swap with McDonald coming off and Finn slotting right into that midfield spot. And then Joy Forsyth has gone down there and deemed to have been fouled by Pinkney. Teammates checking in on her. Gold Coast still with all 3 subs to use if need be. Of course, I'm sure on a night like this, any knock will sting just that little bit more, especially if you cop an accidental boot to the leg and it's not covered by a sock or your shorts. Staying down as well, so we might just have to keep an eye on that as well. No, won't go any further than saying it's a lower body injury, just to avoid speculation. Hayashi sends it long now, looking for Thompson, who's had a couple of chances to extend the lead in this second half, but been denied by a couple of fantastic saves by Richards, but I'm sure she'll have a couple more chances as this half goes on. We've got about 10 minutes remaining now, still Gold Coast 2, Logan nothing. So that'll be Gold Coast's 3rd clean sheet of the season if they do manage to hold on to it, but Logan haven't actually been kept scoreless in a match at all this season, so you'd have to fancy them to find at least 1 on the score sheet and make this a nervy last few minutes. Throw-in awarded. That whistle just very well timed from the basketball courts behind us. Then Farrington's touch just a little bit too strong there. Not able to get back to Timko. Gold Coast will take possession here. Sends it long here for Thompson, and ball's gotten in behind Robbins here, but able to deal with the attention of the striker's challenge. Here's Jade Lowe. And here's Atkins. And Jarrett now looking for the cross in. She can get past Timko. And the ball with a fantastic challenge there, helping out the Logan defence. I don't think see any calls for a free kick there on the spherical object bouncing around the pitch. Now chance here for Thompson, but seen out there by Timko, and Thompson's attempts to close that down goes out for a goal kick. Keeping an eye on Joy Forsyth as well after that challenge. Appears to be walking relatively freely, but I haven't seen her in a full run yet. We might have to look for a delivery down that wing at some point. That didn't quite reach her there. Instead it was dealt with by Fryer, the captain. Here's Atkins with tension behind her from Farrington. But able to get it down the right flank for Jarrett. Crosses it in. Thompson brings it under control. Fashions a little bit of space, and another fantastic stop there, but unable to stop the follow-up, and that is the third goal of the match for Gold Coast United, and eventually, about fourth or fifth time, it's Deanna Thompson on the score sheet, and now it looks to be a little bit of concern there. I think she put a body on the line for that goal, but able to get through it there. I think it might have just been a bit more relief than anything else that the hard work was finally rewarded with a goal there. So Deanna Thompson, the goal scorer. Gold Coast United 3, Logan 0 with about 6 minutes of normal time remaining. And that'll be her last involvement in the match as well. Thompson coming off and being replaced by number 14, Amy Langworthy. So you have to say that's a well-earned rest there for Thompson. Scoring to, you'd have to say, probably secure all 3 points with the third goal. So Logan now just forced to heave it long. And sends it long there. Looking for Shay Connor, who's been marshalled very, very effectively. It's been Momo Hayashi when it's been a one-on-one situation usually, but that time there it was a joint effort, including Jade Lowe and Eloise Fryer. Jade Lowe and Holly Jarrett. Those who seem to be just sitting in the forefront of my mind. Here's Catano on the ball. Key playmaker in the midfield, and Zoe Corbett looking for a hat-trick, unable to get on the end of that, and now she's on the ground. A free kick not quite taken from the right spot. Total Tools official Taylor Schofield just checking on her there. And looks like there might have even been a yellow card there. So full evening of action there for Zoe Corbett being added into the book. Well, to another part of the book. She's already in the goal scorers part as well. Catano's header there just knocks it beyond the path of Timko, and a bit of urgency now from Logan as they try and close it out. Now they're trying to make sure that Gold Coast have the players all taken care of, and that one was knocked away by Fryer. Then anywhere will do for Aikens as she just sends it long. And it's Timko getting the spare ball and sends it long and back to Timko, who sends it forward with her feet this time. Here's Akins, back to Hayashi, and Connor's putting her under a lot of pressure there. Now Logan looking to break forward, try and get onto the score sheet, and got Timko making a run forward now. First to the ball. The low driving cross there, and just unable to find Emily Dunn at the back post. The Dunn that's still on the pitch, and might be seeing a change from Gold Coast United in a couple of minutes. Looks like it'll be Britt Hodgkinson coming on. Joys of having the benches so close, you can actually see the numbers. Now a free kick. A throw-in. Depth perception doing wonders on the far side of the pitch. Across. Tries to get in there from Gleeson. But cut out there by Gillen. Now forward. You've got Langworthy there. Just a bit of a yeoman's work there. Just trying to hold on to the ball as you've got a whole bunch of Logan defenders there. And I'm sure a whole bunch of players there. Got a good laugh as the ball's collected off our referee. I'm sure that one get on some highlight reel by the end of the season. Dealt with nothing more than a smile there. It's still waiting for that change from Gold Coast. Looks like it's coming now as Britt Hodgkinson is summoned for final instructions. Now you've got Darrett breaking forward now, and options down the left side. Here you've got Tano taking control of the ball, looking for Corbett on the outside, but Dunn gets over to cut out that option. Now she's just going for the corner and dealt with there by Meg Krauts. Just gets the ball away from the feet, and that substitute will be made for Gold Coast United. It's going to be Ree Catano coming off by that call, and Catano, surely she could have just exited from the nearest point on the pitch. And in fact, that's what she's being instructed to do now by referee Taylor Schofield. So just confirming that substitution. Off goes number 7, Ree Catano, who's had a very strong game, if I do say so myself. And on comes number 5, Britt Hodgkinson. The throw-in comes there, and it does nothing more than give possession right back to Logan. He's looking for, at the very least, one consolation goal, as goal difference may come into play as the season wears on. Moving into stoppage time now as well. So it's been a rough night for the Logan forwards, but they continue on. Shacon's trying to play playmaker there, and not much coming up. A few players starting to ask how much time is left, and can't be too many. We had a couple of injury stoppages. At a guess, maybe 3 minutes, which will be 1.5 minutes into now. Here's Jarrett, and a teammate challenge there as Gleeson cleans out Tim Cohen. Now, here's a chance for the hat trick, saved by Richards, and a bit of a too heavy touch there from Langworthy. Perhaps Cobb's no chance to get a goal in. I think Corbett now trying to make amends for that here. She's flagged offside. Got a couple of minutes remaining as well, I think. Gleeson to take the free kick. So player of the match so far for me would have been Zoe Corbett for her well-taken brace. Out here is Roberts looking for Tink on the near side flank. Her ball gets to Pinkney, but she's dispossessed there as Low breaks forward, and they look for another one here, or just happy with the 3. And judging by that pass, I think they're happy with the 3 and just take the last few seconds off the clock. Looks like we're going to get one more sub to... And we are getting that one last substitute there is Joy Forsyth. Exits to pitch, and she'll be replaced by number 6, Nisa Doyle. So Forsyth, we saw take that knock a little bit earlier, and well, I think getting a nothing more than a cursory appearance. Not even get to touch the ball. Ball gets forward here for Langworthy and sends it out here to Jarrett. She just sees it over the sideline. And then Howe, she's been probably the other main contender for Gold Coast player of the match. Rock at the back, and even getting forward a couple of times. So now into fifth minute of stoppage time now. Then Hayashi just gets it out of the way. Then a free kick for raised arm. And Hayashi, I think, will take her time with this one. Probably not so long that she needs to worry about a booking. And in fact, she'll take enough time that that'll be the full-time whistle. Final score, Gold Coast United 3, Logan Lightning nothing from Cornubia Park. Zoe Corbett got a brace either side of half-time with goals in the 27th and 49th minute before Deanna Thompson put the result beyond all doubt in the 84th minute with the third goal for Gold Coast United. Pleasure as always bringing you this game. My name's James Coughlin, and see you around. Make sure you stay tuned to the Football Queensland live stream channels, Facebook and YouTube. We've got the Brisbane Classico coming up in just a few minutes, and hope you enjoy the game. We'll see you next time.